the NFL on EA Sports. And we'll see the rookie from Pitt, Kenny Pickett. He had a solid performance a week ago, throwing for 3 touchdowns. It's the Texans and the Eagles under the lights on Thursday night.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Tonight, we start Week 9 with a prime-time matchup between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Houston Texans. Hi again, everyone. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, we look at this Texan ball club entering play here. They come in wondering what on earth is going on here as they sit in last place at 0-7.
And it's really difficult to report to work every day with that type of a losing streak looming over you. How do you break out of it? And you're looking at each other to try and figure it out.
Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Eagles, we're in November now, so this is where you really need to settle in, start getting down to business.
And in baseball, they talk about the dog days of August. November, these are the dog days of football, trying to get in position for the big push.
This fielded right at the goal line. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 20-yard line. So now here comes the Eagles offense as they get ready to take over. They're led out. Former third-round pick, now in his 11th NFL season, and that's Russell Wilson.
Okay, I thought something to build on in last week's game performance. I thought he played fairly well overall. The numbers won't knock off. 2 touchdown passes and an interception. The bottom line, though, they lost.
Yeah.
How does he eliminate that 1 interception, continue to take care of the ball, and maybe increase the number of times he puts the ball in the end zone with a receiver?
Finding Williams on the check down. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard.
Foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Up to Davis. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. And hold on here, because run. It looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Hopefully, obviously, nothing's here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll play action. It's Wilson. He's got, and that's Josh Gordon. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 10 yards there and an Eagle first down. Wilson. And that is incomplete. Wow, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Wilson toward the sideline, and that is a nice catch as he's able to tiptoe his way out of bounds. On 3rd down, Wilson. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 17-yard line. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs.
A regret there because they certainly had the chance to get off giving up a field goal, but they couldn't get that stop on 3rd down. Now down because guess what?
So from first zone, look to throw. Another target for Stephon Diggs, and he brings it in. Looking to throw again on second down. Wilson. And that nearly an interception on this opening drive, but he gets a It's third down. Here's Wilson. And that be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Calvin Ridley. Third touchdown now on the year. And the Eagles will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. You'd have to imagine for a team 3 straight games, scoring first in this first quarter has to feel pretty good.
That's feel great for them and all nice signal to the rest of the team because we talk about complimentary football all the time. So they've now signaled to the defense, now signaled to the kicking game. Hey, we're here to play in this one. We're going to do our part. Let's see if you guys will do the exact same and we can break this losing streak.
Point after by Lambeau, up and good. And that makes the score 7. Now to kick. In at the 3. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. Come the Texans opening drive. By the who played his college ball for the Pitt Panthers, so that's Kenny Pickett.
And this is a game for grit, determination, and somehow finding a way not to panic. What a horrible start for them. I mean, they haven't won a game yet. So now, as a quarterback, you're not just talking to your team. You've got to demonstrate to them what they need to do to win. He's got to be the leader by how he plays.
Now the NFL's leading rusher in 2021, Jonathan Taylor, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play. The defense was ready for the run-pass option, diagnosed it perfectly.
Not only did they stack him up at the point of attack, but he was met by a host of light-colored jerseys.
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Here's Pickett. He finds Taylor. And down he'll go at the 25. Pickett. And this pass up. Excellent coverage. Was not hold on to. On 4th down, Matt Hawk to punt it away. The last 5 punts as he gets. Fair catch called for and made right at the 25-yard line. Change of position on. It's football 1st and 10. They go play action with Will. Able to get this to Gordon. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 10 yards there to start the drive and just enough by about the length of the for a first down.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass first drive and comes right back. He's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to the first down. You kind of feel a laser focus and confidence about him. And I think we saw week didn't to him and the coaches. They felt good it's coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice. They went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground. Yeah, he might be locked in.
Wilson on 2nd down. That's speedster Olabodix on the move past the 40. Down the sideline he goes. And he's going to be down just outside the 10. He is a threat with the ball in his hands, and he's able to damage here after the catch.
And I caught a quick glimpse of him. The ball without his body language, where you could tell early in this play, he was first down. He end zone, and he got there. And
the next-gen stats show us the tale of how much yardage he was able to tack on after the catch. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a down in the red zone. Wilson to throw at about the 6. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that will bring it down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation. There's an incompletion. They would have picked it off. So they gave up the completion by really enjoying the defense in sync. Great communication. And across each zone, you see him communicating. There he is.
And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down. So let's sort this out.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points.
That penalty is declined.
Lambo on for the extra point. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. So that drive spanned 5 plays, and it was capped off by an Eagles touchdown. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. So now we get set to see Houston for their second drive of the ball game. They are currently mired in a losing streak. Now they get the short week for the Thursday night game. Do you see that as a potential positive, or is this just more in what has been really a string of bad luck for them?
Well, to me, it comes down to leadership, and leadership's got to spin it into a positive and make it an advantage for them. Yes, we're in a losing streak. Yes, no one thinks we can win, but we have the resources we need right here in this room. Let's go ahead and play better. Let's hang together and shock the world a little bit. Put it all together. They've got a chance of coming out with a W.
7 yards there and a first down.
In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They go to the ground again with Taylor. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. From the 39-yard line, here comes 2nd down and 6. They run the play fake. Here's Pickett. Open target here, Darius Slayton. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Up the middle, here's Taylor. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
2nd down, right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
2nd down, another run with Taylor. And despite the good footwork, he'll be hit and dropped shy of the 45. They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is here on 3rd. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
It's a great job by this secondary. When I watch them, they remind me of elite defenders on the basketball court, right? They want to contest each and every pass.
Great contest on 3rd down to bring up 4th. On is the punter Hawk as he gets this one away. And this will be out of bounds. Now it's a question of where they'll mark it. And they'll say it crosses at the 11-yard line. And out now come the Eagles. It has been about as perfect of a start to this game as these guys could have asked for, Charles. They've scored on their first 2 drives. They still haven't given anything up on the other side of the ball, so they can already make this a 3-score game here if they can come away with points on this drive.
Yeah, they're almost pushing them to the brink, aren't they, partner? Almost to the point now where it's a loss of words for me, which I know would excite all of our viewers, but you're just not supposed to see that type of dominance so quickly in a game like this. Everything they've done has been working so far. Offense, defense, you name it, it's going well for them.
So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Inside give to Davis. And he'll find a little space. He gets this up near the 10. The first carry now. This is Williams. No gain on the play there. Nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. So they went a little cautious there on 3rd and 1.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that. Remember, they're playing with a lead right now. So getting a first down, yes, that would be great. But even more importantly, take care of the football. No turnovers, no big plays for the other team, and keep the clock moving.
The Cook now on to punt as he gets this one away. Now a fair catch is called for and taken a few yards across midfield. The Texans offense set to regain possession. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on 1st down. Pickett to throw on 1st down. Complete to Taylor on the slant. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 45-yard line.
On 2nd down, it's Taylor. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
When you're lateral to the line of scrimmage, linebackers keep those shoulders square so they can go up and down. But when it's time to go, turn your shoulders just like a running back. Get through the line and hit the runner in the backfield.
Working out of the gun, it's Pickett. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Ready for the second quarter from Houston. It's the Texans in possession of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Running straight ahead, Taylor. And Justin Coleman brings him down.
He's taken down at the 17-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
It's a jet sweep, the football to Woods. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. The Texans on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Pickett, he'll look to throw it. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Cade York on now for the field goal. From the left hash, this from 34. York able to send this one through, and they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. So, Charles, they are on the board after that kick. So 3 drives, 3 points. Obviously not the start that you were hoping for, but they're able to erase that 0 off the scoreboard.
Yeah, I guess what you're saying is a point a drive is not what offenses are striving for by any stretch. They're happy they've got 3 now. They hope that that unlocks their offense for bigger points down the road.
Veteran back Mike Davis leading this offense back onto the field. And the good news, his team's winning. The bad news, he hasn't had the game that he's hoped to, at least to this point here in the second quarter.
And a lot of that is pride, because these types of backs want to be in the center of all the action and leading their team to victory. They'll take the win right now, hoping to jump his game up as this one moves on.
He probably wants a little bit more of the spotlight going forward. From the 27, Wilson. Left side caught by Diggs. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for an Eagle first down. Now it's Wilson. That's complete to the tight end, Akins. Now the Eagles and Texans, polar opposites last year in terms of running the football. The Eagles were number 1 in the league. The Texans, 32nd, dead last. And in fact, the Eagles ran for nearly twice as many yards as the Texans did in 2021. It's an Eagles first down on a gain of 11.
First down, Eagles.
A first down carry for Davis. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. Second down and 6 now from the 42. To throw is Wilson. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. Everson Griffin make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
I spent a lot of extra time preparing for this game watching this offensive line because they gave up 5 sacks last week in their loss. They just gave up another one now. They don't seem to be working together as a cohesive unit. Right? 4 guys might have it right, but the 5th guy is giving something up. They've got to find a way to all get on the same page.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Throwing is Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. On fourth down on his Logan Cook to punt. And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback. Heading out is the Texans offense as they get set to take over here. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not have the balls go through goalposts.
Give them 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give them the first down. To the right side, this is Taylor. And this defense able to plug him up there as he'll get a yard to the 35. On 2nd and 9. Pickett over the middle. That's caught by Taylor. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 2. Pickett going to bootleg it. He'll buy some time right. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Now here's Ross. That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. Veteran back Mike Davis leading this offense back onto the field. It's the second quarter. His team has the lead, but I think he's hoping for a little bit more production out of himself.
And we often talk about preaching patience to a runner when things are a little bumpy in the early going, but we have to do the same thing with the offensive line. They can't wait to halftime to make the adjustments. They have to do it from series to series.
Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. I'll call it luck or skill, whatever the case is. They're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. I mean, they don't care if it was luck or skill. Boy, the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground, whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you maintain possession, that's all you're looking for.
Getting this ball out wide for Davis. And a good job defensively. They stop him short of the first at the 32. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down. Here's Logan Cook now to punt this one away. Fair catch called. It's taken in right at the 20-yard line. And now out comes Houston. The last series for a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Pickett. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. On 2nd and 10, Pickett. This is complete to Watkins on the slant. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
Holding offense.
Now after the holding call, here's 2nd and 20. Pickett will look to throw it here. Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Well, if an offense is going to throw the ball in this part of the field, any pass rusher will tell you that's his favorite part. Gets a chance to get after the quarterback. It's almost like a reverse red zone. They can create points using their defense, and this time they take their man down.
Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down. On the handoff, Taylor. Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up 4th down.
We often talk of situational football. Let's just call it team football. The defense did their job, got off the field, brought up a punting situation, so they're turning the ball back over to their offense. You think those guys will get along very well right now? Of course they will. Defense helped the offense. Now it's their turn to take it downfield.
Here's Matt Hawk now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he'll just punch it out of there, and it's not a great kick. Ross on the return. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and the Eagles will have great starting field position here as they take over. Veteran back Mike Davis leading this offense back onto the field. The passing game, they've had more success there than the running game. Maybe something they game plan for.
How come they didn't tell us about it?
Because they wanted to keep it a secret.
We did ask, didn't we? But I think what happened in this one is they've realized that they've established the run pretty well, and teams are going to key on that. They thought they could open it up and have success through the air, and that's exactly what's going on.
Yeah, they've had success at least so far here in the 2nd quarter. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, Wilson. Complete to the running back, Matt Breida. And he is going to have an Eagles 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, things are definitely going right for them here in the first half. Pick a down, any down, even 3rd down, no problem. They get a connection there and pick up a fresh set of downs, continuing to move the ball.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Wilson. This one swung out to Williams. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. To throw again on 2nd down. Wilson working the middle, and he's got it complete to Akins, the tight end. The quick slant, good for 8 and a first. We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half. To throw again is Wilson. That is caught at the 7. And the Eagles are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. From the gun, it's Wilson. And he wisely will throw that one away.
I said it's surprising he faced the that is a rare completion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. 2nd down and goal. Wilson. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. Now 3rd and goal following incompletions on 1st and 2nd down. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On is Josh Lambo for the field goal try. This a 31-yard attempt. And Lambo will put this one through, and they will stretch the lead now to 17-3. So a good snap, good hold, and right down the middle.
Never in doubt. Just the way you used to hit them, partner.
You mean like kicking the ball?
Exactly.
Well, that was in high school.
Doesn't matter. I don't care what level. You hit them, they go through.
And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. Houston's offense taking over again. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, not enough time to string a pinky push together, push the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Pickett. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. On 3rd down, here's Taylor. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. On 4th down, Matt Hawk is on to punt. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. Fair catch called for and made, but now we'll have to see about the penalty.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
That's not good enough, man.
This is one of the dangers of going for the punt block.
And you know before you even call going for the block, it's a risk-reward play. So many factors come into it. They went after it, and you know punters, what they do? They leave their leg up in the air an extra count or two, hoping someone comes into contact.
1st and 10, here's Pickett. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go, ball on the 43. Looking to throw, Pickett. Complete, the tight end, Kelsey. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. 3rd and 2, Pickett. And the open receiver, it's Robert Woods. And he is going to have the Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. To the air on 1st down with Pickett. That's complete to Slayton. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A good pickup there, 21 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. York able to send this one through. And a 2nd field goal here gets him back within 11 now. It's 17-6. Well, not the best first half facing this deficit, but at least they did put 3 on the board before half.
Yeah, it's a little bit like that stormy, cloudy day, and the sun peeks through just for a second. They saw the sun there. They're hoping to see a little bit more of it in the second half.
So we have reached halftime here in an 11-point contest. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, guys, thanks very much. We'll get back with you shortly. But first, let's take a look at what's coming up this weekend around the NFL. In the early window, we'll have our eye on that game in Jacksonville. The Jaguars going to need to be on their A game, as they'll be forced to reckon with the Las Vegas Raiders. Then later, they'll let the sun die down a bit in Tampa. A late start here in Florida, where it'll be the Buccaneers taking on the LA Rams. Then on Sunday night, the top 2 seeds from last year's playoffs in the AFC, the Titans and Chiefs from Arrowhead at 7:20 Central Time. Time now for a look at the next-gen stats in that first half for the Eagles. And they've had all sorts of success thus far tonight throwing the football, as they're on pace to throw for 300-plus yards if things continue the way they've been going. Meanwhile, for the Texans, we check on their numbers on the ground in the first half, as they know they'll need to be better to overcome this halftime deficit.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always to you and the gang in Orlando as we welcome everyone back in for quarter number 3. Taken at the goal line. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. And the Texans getting ready to go here to begin the third quarter. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they've got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They give to Taylor out of the gun. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Pickett steps away to it, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss.
I'd say it's not panic time yet, but let's be honest about it. Empty possession here, not what you're looking for when you're down a couple of scores.
Absolutely not. Trying to start the second half off on the right foot. Unfortunately, going to give the ball up. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
A 46-yard punt, 8 yards on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. So here are the Eagles to take over. They are trying to snap that 3-game losing streak. On top so far with the football here, 1st and 10. They begin with a run by Davis, and he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Throwing on 2nd and 8, Wilson. And Davis has it over the middle. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. They go play action with Wilson. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Bradley Chubb, his 2nd sack of the night. Just not much a quarterback can do there, CD. The pressure was in his face almost instantaneously, led to a very quick sack.
Yeah, that's one where you turn to your lineman and say, guys, can I get a little help here? And you have to ask politely, because remember, they're blocking for you the entire game. But as a quarterback, you've also got to have the clock running in your head when you need to get rid of the football. But this time, he had no chance. They were on him instantly.
As we check the next-gen stats, you'll see he had precious little time to do anything with the football there. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return, and the Texans will take over. Pickett now to throw off the play fake. And this will be swung out wide for Taylor. And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 25-yard line.
A give for Taylor running right side. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Pickett, he'll look to throw it. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up fourth.
Well, the passing windows are just not there, and that's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
Call that a 45-yard punt, just 2 yards there on the return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Philadelphia's offense ready to go again. No points last time out. They were forced to punt, if you remember, but no time to dwell on that. They've still got the lead here and a chance to add to that here. 1st and 10 as this new drive starts.
And room to run as he's up past the 35-yard line.
Holding. Offense.
Man, that ain't make no sense.
That's on the former first-rounder from Ole Miss, Laramie Tunsil. After the penalty, it's Davis. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
Now here's Davis to run again on second.
And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25. From the gun on 3rd down, Wilson. And he will find Ridley. That's complete. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. Short completion, just 4 yards. And that's going to bring up the 4th down.
But there wasn't much there with that hitch route. They didn't gain what they expected. But sometimes when you call a hitch, you really don't have an alternate to go to. You don't have a second route to throw it to. So sometimes you have to rifle in there and hope for the best.
Here's Logan Cook now as he'll come on for his 5th kick of the night. And take it right on the 30. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. Out comes the Houston offense as they get set to take over here. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Pickett back to throw. They'll set up the screen to Taylor.
And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35.
A timeout here for an injured player, and definitely not what this defense wants to see. It's Khalil Mack who's in some discomfort. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Here's Pickett.
Got a man, Slayton.
And he is going to have a Texans 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. First and 10, Taylor now. Down to about the 45.
Jonathan Taylor, the ball carrier. He was brought down at the 45-yard line.
From the 45 on 2nd down. Pickett, he gets this into the hands of Taylor.
They'll get it inside the 20.
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
Still all sorts of time left in this game, and you'd like to be able to say take it one play at a time. But the truth is, they're probably going to have to hit on a few big plays in the passing game to close this gap, and that's a good start right there.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
From the gun, it's Taylor.
And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13.
He was brought down at the 13-yard line.
On 2nd and 9,
Pickett. He's got his man. That's Woods on the out route.
Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down.
Pickett will look to throw it here.
And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity, because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
York able to send this one through, and that'll make this an 8-point game. So it's a 3rd field goal for him now. He's accounted for all 9 points. I look down to the sideline, though. You can just tell they weren't too happy for 3. They wanted 6.
So they have to have 6. Look, he's keeping them afloat, but they really need to do exactly what you talked about. They need to get into the end zone and score some touchdowns. Otherwise, he's going to have to kick a lot more field goals than just the 3 he's already put through the post.
The Eagles coming out as they get ready.
Obviously not the intended goal last drive. They had to punt the football, but still, they've got the lead here, and now a chance to add on to that lead if they can get points on this drive. 1st and 10 upcoming.
Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. It's complete to Diggs. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down.
Well, he's a diminutive receiver, Charles. Not a ton of size, but still able to bring that in against double coverage.
I think that's a great job by him of understanding angles, because you mentioned his size. He's not going to go over the top of someone or body someone out of the way. He's got to make sure he creates enough space for himself by getting people into the wrong spot on defense, moving them with his body, and then showing his numbers to the quarterback to be open.
10 yards there and an Eagle 1st down. On the counter, here's Williams. Oh, look at the juke. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another 1st down at will.
Would you say this offense is locked in right now?
They're having no trouble on this drive. What is it, 3 plays, 3 1st downs?
Yeah, you talk about on the march. They keep this up, they'll get to that end zone real fast.
So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 44-yard line. Off the play fake, here's Wilson. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. They go play action now. Wilson. That's complete to the tight end, Akins. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
That coach is always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, but when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And the gamble fails. It's incomplete. It would have been a long field goal. The fake doesn't work out. And this Texans defense stands tall. Well, it was a long attempt to begin with, so the fake you might have known was somewhat of a possibility. Credit to the defense, though. They weren't fooled.
You're right. They weren't fooled. And they were in a position of having to play it both ways. Guard for the fake, but you still want to rush the kicker because it was a makeable kick. So they ended up getting the best out of the whole thing. Stuffed the fake, and they take over the ball.
2nd and 10. It's Pickett again.
Catch made by Slayton. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44.
Pickett now from the gun here.
Throw taken in by Taylor left side. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down.
Well, certainly those are the types of mistakes they're trying to avoid as they attempt to protect this lead late in the game.
And let's face it, they're hoping that this one doesn't cost them in a significant way. Yeah, one guy committed a penalty, but now the entire defense has to pay the price and try and rise up and overcome it.
Pickett to throw on 1st down. He's got his pass-catching tight end. That's Pitts. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
And that's a much-needed first down right there. Look, they're down by 8. So logic says they don't have to get a touchdown out of this drive. But the way things are going, I don't know if I'd put it in the hands of my defense here. You might not get the ball back at all. So if a fourth down situation comes up, I'm thinking hard about going for it right here and right now.
Well, it's a jet sweep, the football to Woods. And they'll get him down right about the 20. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Pickett. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. Now a handoff. Taylor with it. And he is not going to get to the marker as they stop him short at the 14. It's a 6-yard gain, and it leaves them looking at a 4th down.
And once again, leverage wins. The offensive line, lower than the defensive front. They moved them and found some good space for the guy carrying the ball.
They turn to Taylor on 4th. And this doesn't end well at all as they stop him far behind the line to gain. The Texans tried it, but they come up empty here on 4th. And the Eagles defense able to hold. Now Wilson on 1st down. Complete to Zacchaeus. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Throwing again on 2nd down. Wilson. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Emerson Griffin able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. And on that one, the protection just broke down.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman. It's essentially the same thing in pass protection. Get lower than that defensive lineman so that you can keep your balance and keep him away from your guy trying to throw the football.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they're hitting at just 30%, 3 for 10. This is 3rd and 10. Now it's Wilson. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Bradley Chubb in there to get him yet again. That is his 3rd sack tonight. They can't figure him out. He found his way into the backfield, and he simply would not be denied.
Well, they say that life's all about opportunities, and that holds true when you're playing defense as well. How about him seeing that chance, making the most of it, did a great job of wrapping him up and bringing him down.
Here's Logan Cook now, as he'll come on to kick for a 6th time tonight. Powers through him. We'll call it a 42-yard punt, 3 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. And the Texans set to come onto the field. A kind of a lucky break on the prior drive, Charles. The turnover on downs that the offense had didn't come back to bite them after the other side. Their defense came through, was able to hold them without any points.
I would agree with you, partner. A little bit of a lucky break indeed, but you know what they'd say to us? No luck, just pure skill. We rose to the challenge, and we didn't permit a score. That's how we roll.
Well, I'm kind of curious, Charles, if they might temper their aggressiveness now offensively if they get in that 4th down spot again.
Yeah, one would think so, but maybe because they held them, they might go for it again.
Throwing on 3rd down. Here's Pickett. Open man is Taylor. He's got it. And he is going to have the Texans 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And this is why trying to cover the angle route is so difficult. Anyone playing the linebacker position, when they see a running back out of the backfield widen because he heads towards the flat first, oftentimes you widen too much and overcommit. He cuts up inside, and that's what we saw there. A nice pickup for a 1st down.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. First and 10. Here's Pickett.
Complete. The tight end, Kelsey.
And he's going to get this down near the 25.
On the handoff, this is Taylor. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
So from inside the 20, here's first and 10 at the 18.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
And that, nearly picked off. So it would have been a great time for their first interception of the game. Instead, it's second down.
After the incomplete pass, here now is second and 10.
Back to throw, Pickett.
And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up third down.
It's a jet sweep, the football to Woods. And they'll hustle up to stop him well shy of the first, right around the 15. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a fourth down.
Let's just make this one succinct. Nice job there. All 11 guys on defense diagnosing the jet sweep and putting it down.
A lot of pressure here for Cade York.
This just 32 yards officially from the right hash.
York able to send this one through.
And that'll get the lead down to 5. So an interesting call there to take the 3. I mean, I guess they're thinking that their hands were tied, but, fourth quarter, that field goal might not help them that much in the end.
Yeah, eventually they're going to need the touchdown. The thinking must have been they didn't feel confident about picking it up there, hoping maybe on defense they can get better field position, get a turnover, get a better play, and then they'll have a chance to attack the end zone.
Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession.
These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Here's Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. Here's Logan Cook now as he's on to punt for Philadelphia. This is fielded at the 27. That's a 49-yard punt, 8 though on the return.
And now this offense comes back out onto the field. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a fourth quarter lead.
From the 34 now, here's first and 10.
To the air on first down with Pickett. He's going up top for Taylor. And got his man complete. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
Downfield.
Yeah, you only get a 1-yard buffer there from the line of scrimmage, and he got downfield a little too far, and the flag came out. Now Pickett.
Looking right side, and that's complete to Watkins. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. 16 yards on that one, and also a Texan first down.
Pickett now on first down. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Pickett. And this is caught by Watkins. And they're going to get this up to midfield. Under 4 to play now. Clock running. 3rd down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Oh, he's got his tight end pitch complete. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 32-yard line. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds it for the first down.
Pickett, he's going to throw it again. This is caught. It's Woods. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. Certainly worth noting he's now 1 catch away from 600. He's at 599 in his career. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Now this will be swung out wide for Taylor. And they're going to get this down inside the 15. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that'll bring up 2nd down. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. Running left, Taylor. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. They'll check this one down to Taylor. And a nice job to break free of 1 tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. Pickett, 4th down, desperation time. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Kyle Pitts, his first touchdown on the year. And the Texans have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. Those are the types of plays in these moments they were hoping for from this young rookie, able to put him up here in the 4th quarter.
How about the kid? You just mentioned it, the 4th quarter. This is when you have to make those winning plays. That's what he just did. Doesn't ensure anything, but he certainly gave his team a heck of a chance, didn't he?
Pickett to throw. And no, incomplete. They can't convert. So they tried to bump the lead up to a field goal. Instead, it stays at 1 here in the 4th.
Well, that decision to me was all about pulling up the chart. You know, that beautiful chart that tells you when to go for 2, when to go for 1. I do love it. It helps you with your decision-making during heated times. And just look at it right here in this point of the game. Go for 2, try and make it a field goal difference.
But now just up 1 makes the rest of this 4th quarter a little more interesting.
Yeah, they followed the chart. They just didn't get the 2 points on the board, did they?
Nope. Wilson to throw. And he'll go underneath here to Breida. Yeah, we've reached the 1-minute mark in this game. Throwing now is Wilson. He's going to let it fly. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. So a failure to connect on 2nd down. That leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Now Wilson. And that's caught by Williams. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. Zacchaeus here hauling it in. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Now Wilson.
He's got Akins, the tight end. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. That'll leave him with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Up the middle, it's Williams. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game.
Williams going to get it again on 2nd down.
He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the fourth.
Wow.
Well, that is the definition, Charles, of delivering under pressure. The game-winning potential. There's still a little time left on the clock, but the potential game-winning drive, and it was well executed.
I think we're going to remember this possession for a long time. We've called a bunch of games, but how about how they got it done down the stretch? Absolutely terrific. Barring some type of miraculous play in this last half minute, I think that touchdown just earned them the win. They really came up clutch when they needed it.
And he will get into the end zone for the 2 points, and that helps. That gives them a 7-point lead.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. Fields it right around the goal line. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
So now the Texans down by 7. And time, a huge factor. Now their losing streak in danger of continuing as they come up on 1st down.
Now Pickett. Oh, but a great tackle there. Going to hold him to no gain as the clock runs.
The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout.
Pickett to throw.
As they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Looking to throw here, Pickett.
And this one is incomplete.
One final shot for Pickett.
He's going to let it fly. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over.
Well, you really can't ask for much more than what we just had here. Not only a close game that went down to the wire, Charles, but a clean one, too. No turnovers in this contest.
And I think you're exactly right about that. To me, this is just a pair of offenses trying to find the slightest bit of separation from each other. And they were both hoping that the other side would make the big mistake first. But today, neither side made that mistake. And what we got, a very entertaining game throughout.
So for the Eagles,
the victory means they'll up their mark to 5-3 on the year. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week as they will take on the Washington Commanders.
Meanwhile, for the Texans, changes could be in the air as they fall to 0-8 now on the year. And they'll look to regroup next week as they head to MetLife Stadium to take on the New York Giants.
Bye.